Have you ever felt like you're pouring so much of yourself into a relationship, whether it's with a friend, partner, or family member, but you're left feeling empty in return? It's like there's this invisible force pulling at you, creating an unspoken obligation to meet their needs. That invisible force is something we call dry begging. It's subtle, almost sneaky. It's not outright asking for help, but instead, it's creating emotional situations where you feel guilty not stepping in. And today, we're breaking it all down. What is dry begging? Dry begging is emotional manipulation disguised as helplessness or unspoken expectations. It might look like someone constantly sharing their struggles in a way that subtly pushes you to fix them or making you feel like the bad guy if you don't step up. Let's dive into how this works. First up, let's talk about guilt tripping. This is one of the biggest tools in dry begging. It could be a friend saying things like, "I don't know how I'm going to make it through this," but they never actually ask for help. It puts you in this uncomfortable spot where you feel like you're the only solution. Then there's performative helplessness. This is when someone constantly acts like they can't do anything for themselves. Maybe it's a partner who says they're bad at managing money, so they rely on you to budget for them. Or a colleague who plays clueless, so you have to handle their workload. Here's the thing, helping someone out once in a while isn't the issue. It becomes dry begging when it's consistent, when it's expected, and when it leaves you feeling drained or resentful. And what about the silent treatment? This one's tricky because it's passive. They don't say anything, but their silence screams, "You should have done more." It keeps you feeling responsible for their emotions, even when you're not. Finally, let's talk about withholding gratitude. This is when someone doesn't acknowledge the effort you've put in. Instead of thanking you, they make it seem like you're just doing what's expected. It's a way of keeping you in the cycle of giving, without ever feeling appreciated. Why do people dry beg? Most people who dry beg aren't evil masterminds. It often stems from trauma, insecurity, or a fear of being direct. They might not even realize they're doing it. But the impact it has on you, that's real. It creates unhealthy, one-sided dynamics that can leave you emotionally exhausted. So how do you protect yourself? Here are 3 steps to start setting boundaries. 1. Spot the red flags. Pay attention to patterns. Are you always the one giving, while they're always taking? 2. Communicate directly. Don't be afraid to address the situation. Something like, "I've noticed I've been doing a lot for you lately, and I think we need to talk about balance," can go a long way. 3. Prioritize your well-being. Remember, it's okay to say no. Your kindness should never come at the expense of your own mental health. If you've experienced dry begging or other forms of subtle manipulation in a relationship, share your story in the comments below. It could help someone else recognize the signs and take action. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos and mental health insights.